Hey guys, it's Feral Crafter with Hungry Wolf Studios. Big plans, no money. Typical. So, this is June 14th, and this weekend I got 3 days off, and I've come to the conclusion I need to spend about 10 hours a week. I know it's only mid-June right now, but November 15th is coming up, and I really haven't done as much as I've needed to. So again, this year is going to be a boring one because I'll be working on displays and windows and graphics and all sorts of other boring stuff. So it's going to be not that exciting, in my opinion. I mean, this is not like explosions or anything. This is windows and word wrap and that kind of stuff. So this weekend I am planning on working on displays. So I kind of just wrote down all my thoughts. So the display is just the screen itself, but I'm going to have like the words are meh. At least I understand it. So display will actually be what is put to the screen. The screen, there'll be many different types of screens. Sorry about the shadow down here. Meh. So there'll be the different screens, and the screens will have their own panes. So you got the description pane, the map pane, and the text pane. So that's the way the main game screen is going to be loaded out. I spent some time kind of trying to think about it. So 3 days off this weekend, 4 hours a day should be enough not to make me feel like I'm not having any days off. But anyways, so I'm going to make a class called pane. It's going to be anchored XY. So at this point here, XY, and it'll have a height and width, and then it's going to have its own text array, so that within here it's got its own window, and it will update to the main display. And scrolling, the only one that needs to scroll is the text one. And update will actually send it to the display to be updated. So I gotta look into my terminal code to see if how I've got the background and the text code laid out, so I can say that, I don't know, yellow text, blue background for both framing and titles, and for the window itself. And I was thinking about the screen itself. It's definitely going to need the screen pane, which is going to be for the layout. And then description pane, map pane, and text pane. So my goal this weekend is just to get that pane working and playing well with the terminal display, which I wrote on the Code Crunch weekend. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully the next recording is a little more exciting. But anyways, that's the plan, and I'll catch you guys later. What we've got here is hellopane.cpp. There we go. Hopefully that's a little clear. And what I've done is I've added the library terminal display, which is the one I worked on during the code crash of this year, Code Crunch, sorry. And then the new one is getting the window pane working, so I just called it Hello Pane. So it's a bit of a mess, but it's working. So we've got anchor X, anchor Y, which is the top left corner of the window, width and height, title if we're going to have one, bool states whether we are or not, border type, no border, single line, double line. I'll work on that later, but for now I've got border and no border working. Border color, border background, and then finally the message, size lock false. I haven't coded for that. And that's pretty much it. So update pane actually takes the I create a two-dimensional array of all the X and the Y of the size. I create it and then I send it over to terminal display. No title, no working title yet. Set border, it's either 0 or any other number. Actually it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Anyways, it has to be one of those, otherwise it's auto set to no border at all. Setting anchor, set message. Haven't really coded for that. Set color, you can have a foreground and a background color, so you can stick with 0 through 15 and 0 through 15 and it'll figure it out. Or you can enter a 256 number and that's what you'll get. Both foreground and background as one number. Set height, you can set the new height, and this is needed if the message is too big. Clear, I haven't coded that. Eventually I'll get a window yes and no. Window choice, that's like, hey, do you want to load, do you want to save? Still working on it. So right now, that's kind of what I've got. So, copying over all my functions from terminal just to see what I needed. I do need to use terminal inside my update pane. So, what I've got, it actually shrank it down. So, here we go, border type. If it's greater than 1, draw the border, otherwise don't. Let's see, where, here we are. Down here is the loop. So you got my display, set color, and then you add. And it was real simple, very straightforward. So, with all that said and done, let's go ahead and run this, shall we? Alright, so hopefully that's not too bright. But it's basically, my terminal clears with, well, let's just go see that instead. Alright, back to this. Yeah. Alright. So, what did I do? Declared the terminal, declared the pane, X, Y, and I declared hello world. So, after that, I cleared the display, and then it was all the pane. So I set the color of the pane, foreground, or text color and background, set border to 0, and updated the pane, which sent it over to the display. For pause will actually show everything that's in the terminal to the screen. So I cleared the terminal and did it again. So this time, changed the color, changed the location, gave it a new message, set border to 1, and then updated and paused again. So it's real simple actually. So alright. So there's the hello world and no border. Hit enter. There's a new one with a border saying, ha! I moved! So making progress. I got something working for the terminal. I need to keep working on other things, maybe a title. I definitely need to get a choice going, like, you know, load, save, quit, delete, you know, that kind of stuff. Anyways, try not to bore you too badly here, but thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.